Uplifting. Diverse.
Vibrant. Dynamic.
Powerful.
Youthful.
Informative.
Energizing.
Passionate.
Motivational.
Freedom. Lively.
Excitement.
Hello to all, a very good evening. This is your program, Finding Answer. A new beginning. Is it possible? After being diagnosed with a disease, with a health issue, something that could condemn a whole lifetime, our testimonies of tonight will show to you that it is possible to start all over again. Is it possible to start a new life when it was doomed to be a failure, when it was condemned to be lost, when the disease, when the infirmity, or maybe another issue maybe you're facing as an addiction, as another issue in a family problem, a broken marriage, you can start all over again. Well, in tonight's program, you watch these two wonderful testimonies. Desiree and Challenge, these two young ladies, they had to face difficult moments in life. One suffering with epilepsy issue from a young age. A life condemned not to be happy and not to have a proper and normal life. Today she has her family. Today she's happy and enjoying her life. Another young couple who were just newly married and the husband was diagnosed with cancer. And today he's free. Today, the married is blessed and they can enjoy their life. Watch these two wonderful stories and we will be back straight after with you. Meanwhile, our lines are open. What is your story? Tell us about the issues you are facing. We are very confidential and private about what you tell us. We have people ready to talk with you right now. You can call, you can message us on WhatsApp or message us on Facebook. We are here ready to listen to what you have to tell us. Let's go and watch these wonderful life stories.
When I had the medical condition, epilepsy, I was very limited to doing stuff because there were many things that I wanted to achieve in my life, you know, financial goals and many other goals. But because of this health issue, I was not able to achieve it because that was the main thing that was holding me back. Every so often I would go and see a specialist and I would get a scan and they couldn't find anything. And the doctor said that there was no cure for it, there was nothing they could do about it. So even to build a family, I couldn't even do that. And you know, it really affected me, it affected my confidence and every other areas of my life as well. Since coming to the church, I got advice about how to use my faith. I decided to put it to practice and link it to my health. In order for me to move forward in my life and do the things that I want to do, I have to be healed from this condition. But there were times when I felt it coming back. I started feeling the symptoms coming back and I just didn't accept it. I just kept telling myself, no, I'm not going to fall into it. I'm not going to make myself faint. I started fighting with prayers and fighting with my mind, believing that I was healed. As time went by, I no longer had it and I was free from it. When I went back to see the specialist about the situation, I told them that I was healed from it and I told them that I no longer had it. And they were shocked. They were wondering, you know, how was it possible? And from there, I'm able to pursue the career that I want. I'm able to pursue the life that I want. I'm able to enjoy my life with my family. I've got a daughter, and she is in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with her, and I'm really happy that I could build the family that I want to build, and they're no longer worried about me anymore because of my health condition, and I could say that I'm happy and I'm healed.
This is your UCKG timetable, helping you to make a new beginning. Mondays, a meeting focused on achieving more in your financial life. Tuesdays, prayers for healing. Wednesdays, a meeting teaching you to develop in your spiritual life. Thursdays, a special prayer for the family. Friday, a service for your spiritual deliverance. Sundays, reconnect with God, the main meeting for your spiritual strength.
In that very moment, we were told that my husband has cancer. We were told that the cancer cells were very active and that he needed to start chemotherapy in 2 weeks' time. We had just gotten married about 5 days before finding out that he had cancer. Having to fly back an emergency flight back to England to find out this news was heartbreaking. We looked at each other in shock. We couldn't believe this is what we were coming home to. As he was in hospital and I was home alone, I would just cry. I would cry, not being able to control how I felt. Although at the same time I'm trying to be strong as a wife, but seeing your husband in pain in the hospital bed, with you not being able to do anything, with the doctor saying this is it, you know, we need to do chemo, and then in the future look to operate and remove the tumour, which means he'd be off work for about 2 years, and he won't be able to walk, he won't be able to speak properly, he won't be able to move the side of his face where the tumour was. I was in the church and I decided to turn the situation around by using my faith. We started doing purposes, I started praying, I started using my faith and changing my mindset, not thinking that this will happen in a negative way, but something positive will come out of this, that this situation can change. The day that he went to go and sign the papers for the chemotherapy, he was told that he no longer has to do the chemotherapy because the cancer cells have stopped. And when he told me this, I was in so much shock and so happy that God had really answered and changed and began to change the situation around. Now my husband is cancer-free. We are so happy. I love him so much, more than even before. And I can see that so many other things, positive things are going to be happening for both of us because our faith, using our faith, has never let us down.
Restart. A word for those who expect everything new again. A chance to rewrite a new story. It is like a blank sheet of paper to write what is still not written. A new story in marriage. Harmony in the family. Achievements. Stability. And mainly, the Holy Spirit. There is only one place where you can find it all. And start or restart a new life. That place is the altar. The altar of God. A place of protection, of happiness, a source of strength, of surrender, a place of sacrifice and answers. This is our place, the altar. Welcome to a new life, the Universal Church, leading people to intelligent faith.
We are back, and yes, it is possible to have a new beginning. even after death be very close to you, even after a disease, a chronic issue, try to condemn your whole future. God says, behold that I make all things new. I make all things new. So all things means all things. It doesn't matter if you have an addiction, if you have a broken marriage or broken marriage. Maybe you are already on the third, on the fourth relationship and yet unhappy. Well, God can make you to have a new life. All that you need to do is use the power of faith. We are here at the Universal Church in Sweden, in Göteborg, and also in Stockholm, and many places all over the world, ready to help you to make a new beginning, a new life, to start again. Well, it doesn't matter if you are an addicted, it doesn't matter how many times you have made a mistake. Maybe you were in prison for many years of your life, and you feel like it's impossible to start again. It's impossible to, start a new life with the past that you have. Well, we are here to tell you, you can. The doors of the Universal Church are open every single day. We have special services on Wednesday, on Friday, on Sunday, and every single day ready to help you. And you are welcome. Welcome to join us and to tell us your story, and we are here to help you. God can make all things new. Before you come, you need to call because of the restrictions, the guidelines of the government, but we have our doors open every single day for you. May God bless all of you. Have a wonderful night and see you next time.
This is your UCKG timetable, helping you to make a new beginning. Mondays, a meeting focused on achieving more in your financial life. Tuesdays, prayers for healing. Wednesdays, a meeting teaching you to develop in your spiritual life. Thursdays, a special prayer for the family. Friday, a service for your spiritual deliverance. Sundays, reconnect with God, the main meeting for your spiritual strength.